Hey guys, it's Alana. Welcome to my second video. This video is especially dedicated to the one person who liked and subscribed to my very first video. Thank you. You know who you are. So I figured I would make this video about me having my eyebrows done and cutting my hair. Now my hair goes back in history to when in primary I was even called Rapunzel. So I went from having such long hair to the point where it was past my butt. And having that cut to about maybe here. And to me, it just, after a while, looked a bit blunt. So I was like, you know what? I need to get some layers. So I got my layers done and I got it shaped more like a V. And, you know, this is probably where we are now. And it's grown loads, so it's looking a tiny bit messy because of the layers being up here and then the longest length being up here. I will show you now how long it is. So my hair is probably about like that. About probably just over my butt. And I am looking at cutting it maybe here. You know, when you go through the phases when you want a new cut, you want to change, and that's what I'm going through right now. And it's completely normal, of course, but you just want a bit of a change. And regarding my eyebrows, I probably had my eyebrows done a little while ago, maybe about 3 months ago, and I usually just do mine on my own. I mean, they're not extremely bad, but you know, sometimes I like them to be, you know, I like to have the guided lines where I can work around, and sometimes it just grows so much, it's like, where are those lines gone? So I can't really work on that. So that's what I'm going to be having done today, and I am so excited. It's like a transformation, but not like a crazy transformation. Of course, something minor, but it's still really exciting, and I thought I would share this journey with you. Today at 1 o'clock, I'm going to get my eyebrows done. Then at 2, I'm getting my hair cut. And I cannot wait. By the way, if you're wondering what books this is literally just, this is literally my study for my Japanese test on Monday. And I mean, I'm not sure how I'm going to go. I mean, it was compulsory for us to do Japanese. As you can see, I'm having trouble spelling the word Japanese in English, so it's just going in one ear then out the other. And we have to memorize 5 questions. We've got no idea what these questions are going to be, but they are what we've learnt so far. And I'm just thinking right now, should I read them to you? Do you want to hear them? Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 questions, and 5 out of those questions are going to be ones that we are assessed on. Our sensei is going to just ask us the questions, and we are going to have to answer back in Japanese. So what is your name? That is, onamae wa nan desu ka? And then if I'm saying my name is Alana, that is, watashi wa Alana desu. I probably sound so off saying it. And then there's denwa bango wa, which is what's your phone number. Ima nanji desu ka, which is what's the time. Nansai desu ka, which is how old are you. Nani doshi desu ka, which is what animal zodiac are you. Doko ni sunde imasu ka, which is where do you live. And the final one is ino namae wa nan desu ka, which is what is your dog's name. So that's how I'm going in Japanese. Wish me luck for the maths. Not for the maths, I've already had my maths test. For the Japanese test on Monday. And yeah, also if you're wondering what this one is, I've got piles of stuff. It's literally the book where I keep all of my information for my birth dates of my fish. I know that's weird, but like I like keeping track of everything, so I'm pretty organized, I do have to admit. So this is the birth dates of my fish, and I have who the mother is, who the father is, the amount of babies, and the date that they were born. And I really wanted to share with you what I'm doing regarding the breeding process of my fish. Now, I know people might not be interested in I know people might not be interested in this, but I thought it was just something fun to share with you because to me it's so beautiful and I love seeing it. Here I have in my fish tank, you saw my fish tank in my last video. I have, oh my god, everyone asks me if I'm counting, I'm going 1, 2, 3. I always do that. I don't go 1, 2, 3. I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 3 females in there and 1 male. And the reason why you have to put 3 to 1 male is because that male will constantly be trying to create babies with the female. So that's what's happening. And I'm so excited because this male, he's an Endler. He's like a fancy tail Endler. So he's absolutely beautiful. I love him to death. His name's Pizza, by the way. He's one of the babies that I've bred. And so these fish go back in history to where my great-grandmother, one of the nursing homes she went to had a massive fish tank. And she saw how passionate I was about these fish, how interested I was about these fish. And, you know, I think it was maybe the next day where she had called up my nonna, and she was like, you know, Alana seems to really be interested in the fish, and you know what? Come and get some for her. So the guy that was in charge of that tank that worked at that nursing home put all of the fish in a Coke can. Don't worry, it was the correct order for the fish, and he had put them in there, and my grandparents had brought these fish over, and I was so excited to have them. And there were loads of them. They were Endlers. This was way before. This was maybe 3 years ago. And all of those Endlers bred, and they had all these babies. And I decided to keep the males and give the females away because the breeding was it was getting very constant. Everything was happening pretty soon, and it was like, oh my goodness, I need a break from this. So I gave the females to my aquarium where I trust them so much. And they've looked after the females and they've sold them to people who of course want to buy them, and that was maybe 2 years ago. So I had a tank full of maybe 16 male Endlers. They were beautiful. I will insert a video. I'm going to have to insert a video for you guys of that, just maybe about here. So that was the video, and as you can see there were so many beautiful fish there, and unfortunately they all got some parasite sickness. That was called, is that such a thing, parasite sickness? Well, they got a sickness, and it was pretty much worms. It's awful. They would eat the worms, they would eat the eggs of the worms, and then the worms would hatch inside of them and pretty much, oh god, eat them from the inside out. That's literally what happened to all of these beautiful males I had. And you know what? You know who that last survivor was? That was Pizza. And Pizza's my current little baby Endler who I have now. And I was keeping him. Of course I'm going to keep him, but I was, you know, taking special care of him. I actually did 2 dosages of that Sterazin, which was that chemical that was to treat the worms. It was like green when we put it in the water. It was just green. And so I was paying close attention to him for like the next months and months and months. And finally he was out of the woods. He was clear of having that sickness. And I'm like, you know what? I think I've had my time for a bit of a break. I'm like, you know what? Now is time to start the process all again. So I bought these 3 beautiful females, and they are guppies. He's an Endler. They're guppies. So the babies are going to be stunning for for when they grow up to be the children of these fish. And currently I have about 15 babies from all 3 females. And that is so exciting, and I cannot wait to share this journey with you and let you guys know exactly what they look like when they're older. They'll be stunning. They'll look like their mum, they'll look like their dad, and that's going to be beautiful. And I might insert another video because, you know, I just want to remind you guys of what they look like and all of the babies, and I cannot be more excited. That is it for me talking to you before. I will definitely be back with you after I have all these procedures done. Not really like crazy procedures, just my eyebrows and my hair. So excited. And I will be right back with you guys after I have that done. I will show you what my hair looks like, what my eyebrows look like. So, you know, this is a before with hair. And with eyebrows, that's a before. And I will be right back when I have had this done, so don't miss me. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I have had my hair done as well as my eyebrows, and this is what the final result looks like. So here are my eyebrows, and here is my hair. So it's quite a drastic difference, but I'm absolutely loving it. We got it almost feathered out a bit at the bottom. We got some layering here. That is my hair and my eyebrows, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and like, and I will see you on a future video. See you guys.